like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Rugby Ascended. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania. I'm not wearing the Australian kit today. I'm going to go ahead and wear this classic Springbok jersey with this awesome postage stamp sort of thing. This is very popular in South Africa. I picked this up on my last trip there after it came out. Welcome back to the program. It's Wales hosting Australia, the Wallabies on the road at Millennium Stadium, now known as Principality Stadium, but not by me. Let's see how that goes. We'll give you the lineups here in just a moment. But I did want to say Georgia let me down earlier. They just lost to Italy 2017 in Georgia. Kind of expected Georgia to win that one. Ruins my streak of like 6 in a row this weekend for Super Brew. For Wales, who didn't provide a decent image that I could put up on the screen, I'll give you the lineup here. Cameron Winnett at the fullback. Then you've got Tom Rogers on the right wing, Max Llewellyn, Ben Thomas in the center. Names most of us never heard of. Blair Murphy on the left wing, Gareth Anscombe. There's finally a name we recognize, the fly half. Ellis Bevan is scrum half. Who? Aaron Wainwright, Jack Morgan, James Botham, Adam Beard, Will Rowlands, Archie Griffin, Dewey Lake is the captain, and Gareth Thomas is in the front row as well. Off the bench, Ryan Elias, Nicky Smith, Kieran Asarati, Christ Chinshunza, Tommy Reffel, Rodri Williams, Sam Costello, and Eddie Jones. Eddie James. Sorry, that's a mistake. Eddie James, not Eddie Jones. Definitely not Eddie Jones. All right, so, excuse me. Please forgive me, I got a little bit of congestion there today for some reason. Let's go ahead and get the lineup for Australia up on the page. There you go, for Australia. Tom Wright, who's brilliant at the fullback position. Andrew Kellaway on the right wing. Len Ikital, Samu Karevi in the center. Max Jorgensen on the left wing. Noah Lolaseo is the fly half. Nick White is your scrum half. Rob Valentini, Fraser McWright, Saru Uru, Will Skelton, Nick Frost. Alan Alatoa is the captain. Matt Faisler and Angus Bell round out the front row. Off the bench, Brandon Panga Amoso, James Slipper, Zane Nongoro, Luken Salalakia Loto, good Lord, Longy Gleason, Tate McDermott, now there's a name we can get, Ben Donaldson, and Joseph Akuso Sualai. That guy is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The referee is James Dolman from New Zealand, and the assistant referees on the sideline, Carl Dixon, Angus Maybe from England and New Zealand, and Marius van der Westhuizen is the TMO from South Africa. Clinton Crystal, hello to you. All right, they're just doing the Australian anthem, which we're going to skip, and then the Welsh anthem comes along in momentarily. So a very pleasant crowd on hand at a not fully packed. It's a lot of empty seats at the end up there. The lower levels are packed. It's a beautiful stadium, folks. If you've never been to Millennium Stadium, you are right down on the pitch if you're at the lower levels. And I actually was there for the 2015 World Cup. There were a few games played in Cardiff. Good crowd on hand. Crowd singing with great pride. We saw that in France yesterday also with the French national anthem. Let's hello to everybody while we get ready to start this game in about 3 minutes. Charmaine Hussaman is here. Arc Precision, Hendo, Teeny. Welcome back, Teeny. Miss Pumba. Good to see you, Miss Pumba. Haven't seen you on my news program in ages. Chris and gang, let's hope for nail biter. Yeah, I think the France-New Zealand match just was one of the best matches of the year. I think it was pretty good. It was definitely one of the best matches of the year. Pretty good. The South Africa game, by comparison, was not a good game at all, but it was entertaining, but not particularly a good or well-played game. So, who else we got here? There's Hendo, Clinton Crystal, and walked past Millennium Stadium a few times. You never gone in, Hendo? Oh, you got to go in. Got to go to the game. My first time there was for the 2012 Olympics. I was in London for the 2012 Olympics in the UK, and I went to Cardiff for the UK Team GB versus South Korea soccer game. My goodness, they are really into this anthem. All right. Well, there'll be no haka, thankfully, so we can get started. Huge Welsh flags out on the pitch with those dragons on them. I'll have to tell you, I'm not that familiar with this Welsh team. I never even heard of half these guys. So I'll do my best to keep up on it because I don't recognize what they look like. I'll be reading from my score sheet a lot of the games. So apologies in advance for that. A warm welcome to all the folks over on Megaphone Rugby who are also listening to our commentary. Thank you for joining us. If you're not a subscriber to Megaphone, please become one. Buy a donkey. And if you can't afford one, get a horse. Dad joke. And over here at Rugby Ascent, we really appreciate your support. Please become a subscriber. Being a subscriber takes nothing but a moment of your time. You simply go below the video and push that little button. It's a piece of cake. I mean, it's so easy. We have a button for it.
That was easy.
See? Piece of cake. Please become a subscriber. Hey, and if you're a wealthy individual who likes to support rugby broadcast, recognize that I spend thousands of dollars to travel the world to cover this sport, to promote the sport of rugby. And I do it out of love of the game, but any little coin you can throw this way definitely helps. So I think that little Scotty Boston would call me an e-beggar for that. But hey, why not? This is a business. All right. It's not a charity. Although it is a charity in many respects. All the time and energy I put into it. Right. We've had some good games this week, and let's run through what we've seen this weekend as they get ready to launch here. So Ireland, Argentina at death's door over the Hooter, had the ball 5 meters out and knocked it on when they could have won that game, lost 22-19 in Dublin. Scotland rolled over Portugal 59-21, an entertaining game. Then South Africa beat England 29-20. France defeated New Zealand 30-29 at the Stade de France. James Dolman is out on the pitch. He's ready to go. Italy just defeated Georgia in Georgia 2017, and this is the final game of the week. The first game next weekend for the Autumn Internationals will be on Friday when France hosts Argentina at the Stade de France. I expect France to win that one. But France, brewing controversy, which I was unaware of until the game. Apparently, Jaminet was a whiny little baby and decided to leave the team because he was not in the starting lineup. So there was no Jaminet last night. Melvin Jaminet was not there. He returned to his club team. Wow, I think he should be banned from the national side for being a baby, a whiny little baby. It's a shame because he's a hell of a player. But Thomas Ramos did a brilliant job yesterday for France. There was a difference in the game. So we're ready to get going here in just a moment from what they now call the Principality Stadium, but those of us in the know call it the Millennium Stadium. Carl Dixon, the side judge over there, I can see him. Here's the kick as the Wallabies kick it to Wales. And it's knocked backwards by, did the Wallabies get it? The Wallabies have secured the ball. An odd camera angle here on the wrong side of the pitch. Going to throw me off. The Wallabies now with the ball inside Welsh territory. There's the fly half. He offloads that ball into the hands of Samu Karevi. Karevi tries to go forward. He's tackled. Nick White with his porn mustache will dig it out. Goes wide. Oh, nice dummy there by the Wallabies. But good defense on the part of Archie Griffin, dragging him down for Wales. The Welsh are really challenged here. They've lost 10 straight contests. Nick White digs it out. Nick White once again. Nice ball handling here by the Wallabies. They're building something on the side. They come down. Nice dummy. Brilliant work by the Wallabies. Down to the 22 they come. Some really good work there. Couldn't see who it was. It was actually, look at Max Jorgensen who carried that ball down there. Now they're going towards the middle, right in front of the post, 24 meters away. Nick White digs the ball out. Well, the Wallabies are looking strong early. Welsh rapidly shifting their lines to adjust. Now they're crashing. Oh, gosh, whatever's in my elbow, that hurt. There it is. Skelton with the carry here for the Wallabies. Will Skelton. Uh-oh, we got a whistle here. A knock on. Ooh, a lot of work for nothing as the Wallabies knock it on. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, scoreboard. Thank you for that, Dion. There you go. Jacques Vandenberg has become a subscriber. Thank you for that, Jacques. Love the rugby. Yes, my heart didn't. Yeah, Miss Pumba, it was tough yesterday. Thank you very much, Dion Kokomor, for reminding me about the scoreboard. It's nothing. Sorry. So, ouch. Something wrong with my elbow here. It really hurts like hell. There it is, right there. Ow. It's something in the skin. It's not that point. It's not the bone. Ouch. Gonna have to look at it afterwards. Feels like a needle or something's in it. 2 minutes now. Scrum. Set. And it collapses immediately. James Dolman will reset this. I mean, there was no scrum at that. It was just like, boom, straight to the ground. Both sides went down. Wales wearing nice jerseys today, red jerseys. Of course, that's their color, but nice little like stripy things in the sleeves or the shoulders here. So, Wallabies having a good tour here. They had a tough loss, but they've done very well, beating England. Crouch, bind, set. Reset the scrum, and it goes down again. Yeah, he's going to set it for a third time. No penalty. That was surprising. That was surprising. No penalty there. So we'll set it for a third time. Let's take a look at my Super Brew, which Georgia let me down this morning. Yeah, I had Georgia by 3. They lost by 3. That's after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive picks this weekend. Dang it. Dang it. So much for Super Bowl. 101 people here. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Appreciate you being here. Set. Okay, this time it holds up. And we're waiting forever for Bevan to throw it in there. Now here comes Wales down the sideline. They've got something going on the near side up to the 10-meter line. Nice carry there by Ben Thomas. Wales feeds it back to the center. Anscombe. And the Welsh back up to the 10-meter line. They've got a lot of players lined up very well over there. Good positioning, spread out well. But they're not getting past that 10-meter line. The Wallabies holding the line on defense there. And not going offside like the English did yesterday. Oh, Wales gets something on the outside over midfield. Here they come. Tom Rogers now down to the 10-meter line. Still going. A bit of a maul. Oh, he can't get to the ground. He's trying to get to the ground. He's going to turn it. Oh, he's down. He's tackled finally. But he turns it over for not releasing the ball. Wow. So, Tom Rogers, great carry there, but he ends up messing up. Hey, it's interesting. The Welsh have their names on their jersey. Not a lot of teams do that for national side, so it's pretty cool to see. I think the Wallabies will take this one. Yeah, I got the Wallabies in this one. What did I pick them by? I think I picked them by a lot, actually. I've got them by 9. Yeah, Australia by 9 in this game. The score is 0-0, just a few minutes into the contest as Tom Rogers turns the ball over for Wales. How long will Warren Gatland be allowed to lose? Warren Gatland's record as a great rugby coach is going down the drains here in Wales. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Bind. Set. Nick White to put it in. White pulls it out, goes over the center of the pitch. Nice carry there. Looked like Samu Karevi. Here's a kick to the wing. Oh, and it went to the Welsh player instead. Oh, man. Andrew Kellaway couldn't quite get there, and Wales gets the ball. So Wallabies kicked the ball away. And Aaron Wainwright got that ball out of the ruck. There's Aaron Wainwright again. As Bevan comes up the scrum half for Wales. Bevan feeds it to the center, and that's going nowhere. Suddenly the crowd's into it, chanting here. Valentini tries to block it for the Wallabies. The ball's going to come to around the 22. Caught down there. Brave catch down there by Tom Wright. Tom Wright is on the loose. He's over the 10-meter line. Over midfield. Wright picks up about 30 meters. Tackle in midfield. Valentini digs it out, sends it over to the far side of the pitch. The Wallabies looking to get something going. There's a gap over Samu Karevi with a low pass. Oh, a beautiful pass out to the wing. Here come the Wallabies down the sideline, inside the 10-meter line. Still driving. Beautiful work by the Wallabies here. Nick White digs it out. Good job hanging on that ball. That got knocked on. Or backwards, and Wales picks it up. Boy, Australia is their own worst enemies, having turned the ball over 3 times and stopping 3 attacking modes. Wales comes down the sideline, working across the pitch to the near side. They kick it forward. That's going to bounce down inside the 22, taken down there by Tom Wright, who hoists the ball back into the air to the 32-meter line down the other end, where it's taken there by Cameron Winnett. Winnett now hoists the ball high into the air. And one player gives chase. It's Rogers, and he almost gets it. The Wallabies come away with it from the high ball. Samu Karevi feeds it across. Whoa. Tackling by the jersey here. Man, this is amazing work here by the Welsh. Samu Karevi with a carry again. Okay, the Welsh, can I put my hands on it? No, he lets go. Ruck is formed. Nick White at the back of it. Box kick. A little chip kick over the top. Not really a box kick. That ball's bouncing away from the Wallabies. It gets to Cameron Winnett. He has the ball. Ruck is formed and overcomes Blair Murphy to play the role of scrum half. Into the hands of Gareth Thomas. Thomas is tackled. Here's a kick from the fly half to the far side on the wing. Who's going to get it? And Rogers knocks it on and into touch. It will be a scrum to the Wallabies. 7 minutes, 16 seconds in. Australians have had 3 good attacking moments here, but they've turned the ball over every time. Angus Bell's got blood coming from his right ear, or his left ear, I should say. Got to go to Wales. My ancestors will haunt me, says Savage Daughter. Without a head, he's got camo. What are you talking about there? Angus Bell's got a weird haircut. What is the thing with rugby players? We got to stop in the action at 7:30. I don't know if somebody's injured. Looking to see if somebody's down. So welcome, folks. Good to see you all here again. Thanks for being with us. Be sure to hit the like button. We got a lot of people coming in just for the free broadcast, looking for a free game. I can't do that. To the Andre Roux, who wrote me an email on Rugby Ascendant. I just saw it last night for the first time. Sorry, I don't check that mail very often. I was directed to it last night. You asked whether I do the broadcast. I cannot show the game. It's illegal. It's a copyright violation. YouTube will take the channel down if I actually do that. So I do not do that. So my apologies for that if you were expecting that. I can't do that. So that's just unfortunate. Well, yeah, they're going to clobber Wales next weekend, no matter what team the Springboks put on the pitch. Looks like one of the locks is injured for Wales. And Adam Beard is injured. He's going out. So Adam Beard is being replaced by Chris Tshunzunza, that very Welsh-sounding name, Tshunzunza, not. So Beard goes out with an injury very early in the game, 7:30. And the Wallabies get the line out successfully. And they are approaching midfield. They come wide. Oh, an overthrow. Oh, they overthrew Max Jorgensen. Terrible pass. So, it looks like there might have been an advantage because they're all coming back to the other side. Jorgensen also with a strange haircut. Not quite weird as Angus Bell, though. Nick White, they've all got these weird haircuts. They've shaved the sides off in a weird pattern. So it's a Welsh line out. There was no advantage. So we got another stoppage here. Is it Gareth Anscombe getting treatment out there? Yeah, Gareth Anscombe getting his fingers taped up. Well, the Welsh really can't afford injuries. They're already playing with no-name players. I mean, who is this guy, Sishunzu? Where the heck is this guy from? The DRC? Let me take a look and see. Let me look him up. Still waiting for this thing to restart here. Line out successful for Wales. Yeah, he's from the DRC. I got it spot on. Spot on. He's from the DRC. And they turned it over, not releasing the ball. The Welsh, good breakdown work by the Wallabies. They'll get the ball back here. Chance to kick it for some space. Or was it a knock-on? Maybe it was a knock-on. I thought he... Okay. So that's what happened. 9 minutes into it, no score. Thought Wallabies would have scored by now. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's available. Charging forward. Advantage for a high tackle, not rolling away. So Valentini offloads the ball. Oh, lots of space on the outside. Samu Karevi gets the ball over there. Tom Wright is rolling inside at 22. He offloads. Here comes the Wallabies. They're going to get a try. Reach over. Get it. Oh, held up. What is your deal? Oh, my gosh. How could you not turn your body? Oh, Samu Karevi is held up. They went 60 meters, and Karevi got held up by Tom Rogers. Wow. How did they do that? My goodness. This is an explosion waiting to happen. They had brilliant work. Tom Wright threw it behind his back. And then Karevi was just too slow. And instead of offloading the ball to Nick Frost, he took it to the line and was held up. And he cost his team a try. Good defense by Tom Rogers. That was brilliant. Here comes a goal line kick now. Out to about 45 meters is taken there. And here comes Valentini like a steamroller. And look at this. They're not rolling away. Advantage now for Wales lying on the ball. And thank you, JJP Vaugh, for becoming a subscriber. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Not an advantage. Somebody's injured, so somebody was unconscious. But I guess that must have been before the penalty. Otherwise, how do you overturn a penalty? So who's unconscious? 10:53, the clock is stopped. I don't know who's injured. We haven't seen yet. So who's got to get the HIA? Let's see. Oh, it's a guy trying to make the tackle. Was he unconscious? I can't see that. Yeah, that's going to be James Botham. He's got to go. You got to go. Is he going to go? Doctors say he's okay. So no penalty. Well, that's crap. Then the penalty shouldn't be overturned. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go with that. That's fine. Yeah, he had a warning. He thought he was injured. He thought he was knocked out, so they stopped play, and the penalty was on him. But Botham stays in the game. Crouch. So it's a scrum to the Wallabies. Bind. Set. Wallabies have got to hold on here. Nick White digs it out of the back at the 22. Here they come. Oh, Kellaway, nice drive into the 22. Nick White offloads that ball to Valentini. McWright. Oh, they got someone on the outside. He couldn't get the ball there. Oh, couldn't get the ball. They had open players on the wing. Couldn't get the ball there. So out in front of the 22 are the Wallabies. A lot of breakdown work here is looking pretty wicked. The Welsh are working hard at the breakdown. And Valentini with another carry. And then, off his feet is Samu Karevi. Oh, nice pass. That was sublime. Wallabies still not to the 22. They're going to be drugging a touch. Held up. Nope. There's... Oh, my goodness. Oh, and Wales strips the ball, but the Wallabies get it back. That's amazing. Oh, nearly lost forward, but held on to. Still floating around the 22. Nothing happened here breaking away from the 22. A lot of phases, like 11, 12 phases now. Here's another one. Nearly had a line break over there. The Welsh recovered. 12 phases now, 13 phases. And nothing doing here. They're going to have to do something here. Go out to a wing or do a drop goal attempt, something here, because this just is not working. They're losing space. Now they're back about 26 meters. Now they come wide finally. There it is. There's the space. Down the sideline they come. Los Celo, go back to Tom Wright. Tom Wright's in the loose. And it's a try for the Wallabies. Tom Wright. Brilliant work once again by Tom Wright. This guy is the real deal. Tom Wright is the real deal. Try to the Wallabies. Wow. Well done. Told you they had to get to the wing. This nonsense in the middle, dragging them in. You'd done it for too long. And there it was. Tom Wright takes that ball at about 26 meters, cuts back inside, and nobody's going to catch Wright. Great try by Tom Wright. Stepped inside Blair Murray on his way there. Five 0. Waiting for the conversion coming from Noah Lolaselo. Lolaselo to kick. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Here it is. And that's going to miss wide to the left by about 5 meters. Get this right. 5 0. Whoops, got a problem here. Going for the restart here. So, Wales draws blood. Finally, somebody scores. Finally, we got a score in this game, folks. Our last game of the weekend. Here's the restart at 14:24 inside the 22. That's taken by Nick White. He launches it for the sideline. It's taken over there by Win it avoids Nick White, avoids a second tackle, and then he's buried. Ball comes over. Wales at midfield. Down to the Australian 10-meter line. Something promising on the near side, but the Wallabies defense just collapses around there. Nothing doing. Ruck form, ball sent by Bevan over to the middle. Dewey Lake with a carry. Ball's available. Bevan to the middle. Anscombe. Aaron Wainwright driving forward. He keeps telling people the ball's available. These scrum halves are trying to milk a penalty, but it's not working. Both scrum halves trying to milk a penalty, but especially the Welsh one. Oh, that ball's just left on the turf by Wales. They come to the near side. There's space out here. There's space. Inside the 10-meter line they go. It's Dewey Lake again. Back towards the center. Nice carry by one of the locks there. It's Will Rowlands. 8 phases now. After the Wallabies went through, 20 phases back there a few minutes ago. Wainwright. On the outside, Rogers hands the ball off. It goes backwards, picked up by the Wallabies. And there's the offload to the Wallabies. Here they come down the sideline. Only one player off on the loose. It's Nick Frost all by himself going 50 meters for the try. And the Wallabies are on the board again. Nick Frost, a huge lock, ran all by himself. Sloppy defense. Looking like the Bulls defense again. Leaky. As Bulls fans don't like when I do that. Nick Frost with a try. Wow. Brilliant. Wallabies stun Wales. That ball was just left lying there. Bounced off a chest. And then 2 Wallabies responded, including Frost. And there was nobody back to get him. Wow. Just brilliant stuff there. Nick Frost. And the route may be on, folks. He's 19 stone. That's pretty. Guy weighs a lot. All right, here we go. Lolaselo for the conversion. 10-0. 9 seconds left on the clock. Last time he rushed it, 35 seconds. Ooh, he just got inside the post. That was an easy kick, too. So 12-0 is the score. Australia. 12-0. Wow. That's how the Springboks have to play against England, says Brendan. Yeah, so far, so good for me in Super. I picked Italy by 3. Yeah, Brendan, I picked Georgia by 3. They let me down. I would have had 7 in a row. This would have been 8 in a row. Would have finished my week up really strong. But, alas, it's not to be. All right. So, coming for the restart now. 12-0. 17 minutes, 32 seconds into this contest. Ball goes into the far side, inside the 22, taken down there by the Wallabies. And they come up over the 22. Ruck form, ball sent over by Nick White. Nice pass behind the back. Oh, this is good work by the Wallabies, but nearly lost there. But Tom Wright sends it outside. Here's a kick down the pitch. Going to make the Welsh side retreat inside the 22. It bounces down there and chased down finally. Is that Wyatt? And that ball's caught by Tom Wright, sends from the Welsh. Wright dancing around back there around his 10-meter line looking for some space. He breaks through one tackle. High tackle. Ooh, that brings him down to midfield, but that wasn't picked up by the official. Well, the Wallabies are just going right through the Welsh line. I don't think Gatlin survives another shellacking here as a coach. Unless the Welsh show some heart here today and get some points, Warren Gatlin maybe find himself on his way out soon. Saving the embarrassment of getting slaughtered by the Springboks. Ball kicked high into there by Lolacello. Chases on over here, but the Welsh are going to get it. Wyatt is there and tackled immediately by Max Jorgensen. And they don't release the ball, so they win a penalty. Off the feet. Off their feet are the Welsh. Straight in. My goodness. 1854. He's going to be a kick to the corner, I would imagine, instead of the post. Wales number 8. Aaron Wainwright looks like a pimp. Really? I don't think so. Charles says, go Booker. Are they going for the post or are they kicking for the corner? I don't know what's going on here. He's kicking for the corner. Lolacello will kick this to the corner. All right, it will be Carl Dixon marks it about 16 meters away. 15 meters. Well, maybe not that far. My angle's bad. Oh, more like 10 meters. Okay, 12 meters. Here we go. Line out to the Wallabies, deep in Wales territory. They go very far out. The Wallabies come down with it, and they go into a maul, but it's collapsed already. I guess of their own accord. Nick White over the middle. And Wales on the back foot again. Oh, an advantage offside for the scrum half. Now they're down the 5-meter line. Oh, they've got numbers on the outside, but they choose to run. Oh, Tom Wright offloads it. Brilliant work by Wright. And the Wallabies down to 3 meters on the outside. Not releasing the ball. They're going to come back. 9 red offside. Going to come all the way back to the other side of the pitch for that penalty. Boy, the Wallabies are really getting that ball moving around fast every time you turn around. They're pitching that ball around. It's just like you got to be ready. They've only made a couple bobbles, but they're really hitting their players. Are we going to go for it? Or are we going to go for the post? I think they're going to tap and go. No, they're going. Why don't they go? They're going to go with their maul. So they're kicking for 5-meter line out. They want that rolling maul. So the Wallabies do another line out here. I would have taken the tap and go from there. Lolacello is getting all kinds of directions he's barking out to people. All right, this is about a 5.5-meter line out for the Wallabies. They're going to want to go with a rolling maul. They are unchallenged in the line out. They come down with it. Their last maul collapsed, so I'm surprised they went for this. Now they've got a good maul going. It's moving forward. Now you can come. He told Nick Frost he couldn't be there. Then he told him he'd come up later on. They're driving. They're driving. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. He's over. He's got it. It's a try. Matt Faisler. Matt Faisler with the try. Wow. And the route is on. My goodness. Boy, Australia is rolling. It's going to be a rout. Wait till next week. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have a pair of hat trick players next week. We'll have 2 wings to get a hat trick next week. You watch. Or a wing and a hooker. Why is my jersey so crooked there? There we go. It's like I'm crooked. What's going on there? Shirt. There we go. All right. So, wow. That's just, oh, my goodness. My goodness. Is the kick good? Kick is good. 19-0. Wales is not even in this game. Their defense is non-existent. Ark says, I think Wales is going to lose. I'm not sure. I think they're going to lose too. Just saying. All right. Here we go. Welsh getting a hiding at home. Straight down the middle at the 22. Taken and knocked on by Wales, or by Australia. It's a knock on. The Welsh finally have something good here. After that knock on, crowd's cheering, but then they're driven backwards here. Anscombe, they're going to come back for the knock on. Lost forward by Australia on the start. My goodness. 135 people currently here, folks. Just 39 likes. What's that all about? My goodness. Come on, 35 likes.
That was easy.
Hit the button. Come on. It's right below the video. James Bernard says, is Wales team their strongest team? No, they've got a lot of injuries. That's part of the problem. But I don't even know most of these players. I mean, Tom Rogers, Ben Thomas, Blair Murray, Ellis Bevan. Don't know these guys. So, I mean, there are names out there. We know Gareth Anscombe, Cameron Winnett, Dewey Lake, Gareth Thomas, Will Rowlands, Adam Beard. We know those guys. But a lot of players I've never heard of before. This is my first Wales game of the autumns. And next week will be the second one. At the 22, Wales puts it in for the scrum. It's available. And they got a good push here. They win a penalty. Wales has won a penalty at the 22 for their scrum. They're playing the advantage. And it's still going forward. Wainwright digs it out. Playing advantage here. They go wide on the wing. Here it comes. Wales down to, a high tackle there too at about 7 meters out. Another advantage. Aaron Wainwright driving, carrying 3 players 3 meters out. Wales has come alive. Here they go. 1 meter. So close. Archie Griffin nearly gets in. They're crashing the line. Down to half a meter is Wales. There it is. Wainwright is in. He got it. Aaron Wainwright with a try for Wales. And they show some heart coming back. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. And Wales is suddenly in the game. Asleep for 24 minutes, they wake up from their slumber. Somebody woke the dragon. My goodness. Aaron Wainwright. That was brilliant stuff by Wales. They were not to be denied there. Right in front of the post. So that's going to be an easy conversion for Wales. Wow. Aaron, and the kick is good. Aaron Wainwright, brilliant work there. So 19-7 is the count now as the Wales side gets back into it. Yeah, at least they finally scored. Hey, I'd love to see a competitive game. I've only got Australia winning by 9, so they're ahead by 12 now. So, Aaron Wainwright, his hair is stained green from the grass or some paint, one of the two. So here we go, restart. Boy, the Wallabies really screwed the pooch there. They were running away with this game, and they let Wales get right back into it by dropping the ball. Here's the restart. Ball is knocked backwards by Wales. It's back there. It's available. Ruck is formed. Bevan will dig it out. Boy, momentum has a way of building on itself in a rugby match. If the Welsh could do something very quickly here, this game could turn on its head just like that. We've seen it so many times this autumn series this year. Look at the Americans, man. 2-0 in this autumn test series, beating Portugal and Tonga. And Leliceo catches that ball, a high ball. They play Spain next week. That'll be a big challenge for the Eagles. Imagine if they went 3-0 in the autumn. That would be incredible. Valentini with a carry. Wallabies with the ball at their 10-meter line. Nothing exciting happening here. Little kick over the top by Wright. They compete for it. Ball's kicked forward. I think there's a knock on there. Yep. Knocked on. Savage Daughter puts up the Dragons. Do I think Australia's rugby's in the up and up? Well, up and up by that means, do I think it's crooked? Or do you mean, are they up and coming? Yes, I think the Wallabies are coming back into form. They're not there. They're not a tier 1 nation the way they're performing right now. That's a bold statement. But they're not a tier 1 nation. That's not how they're performing. But they're on the path back. They're on the path back, which is something that's a good sign. I mean, I'm not an Australia fan, but it was so sad to see them fall so far. But there's a break in the action, 27-28 in the game. Give me a second here, folks. I need something to... Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Let me turn the camera off. Don't run off, folks. Don't run off. I got to grab something real quick here. There's no action right now. Hang on. I'm back, folks. I didn't go anywhere. Just had to grab something real quick. Did it off camera while we wait for this scrum. There we go. And looks like Wales won a scrum penalty, collapsing the scrum against the Wallabies. Wow. Not good for the Wallabies. So, momentum. Let's see what the Welsh can do with it now, having scored finally. 28 minutes. Here's a kick. That's not a great kick. I don't think Anscombe kicks it. Where's the mark going to be? It's a pretty generous mark down just outside the 22, about 26 meters away. 48 likes. Well, we got 9 more out of that. Could have gotten 50. Come on. Let's get us up over 100. We had some big games yesterday with likes. Here's the line out for Wales. Dewey Lake throws it in. And they have it unchallenged. Here comes Wales over the middle. Anscombe now. No, it's not Anscombe. It's actually Max Llewellyn. Ball's available at the 22. Wales back down close again very quickly. Dewey Lake with a carry inside the 22. They come wide, but not much space out here. But they get something out of it going forward. Rogers carries, or Cameron Winnett actually. Will Rowland's there. Oh, boy. What a pass over there to Archie Griffin. And the Welsh now down about 17 meters. That ball stripped from the scrum half. We got a penalty here. Yep, nothing doing there for the Wallabies. They played the 9. They were offsides. No arms tackle back over here. So we're going to come back. I think they'll kick for the 5-meter line out and go for that rolling maul. What is he wearing under his jersey, the official? He's got like something under here. It makes him look like he's got nipples here. It must be some sort of device. Penalties against Angus Bell for no arms tackle. All right, 29-39, approaching 30 minutes in the first half. And then Wales could get back into this momentarily. Let's see what happens here. Are they going for the points? It looks like they're going to go for the points just at the corner. Okay, they're going for the points. All right, I suppose it makes sense. It's a short kick for Anscombe, but it's not straight on, so you got to feel for kickers. It's a tough part of the game. Does this ref have a camera on him? I don't know, unless it's hidden inside the jersey. I've been looking closely, but he's got like these two like metal things like pointing from under his shirt. So he's got some sort of device hanging off his chest under his shirt. Kick is good, and it's 19-10. Wales is back in the game. It was 19-0 just a few minutes ago. Now it's 19-10. Enjoy VU saying Australia playing the best rugby I've seen in a minute. Ball's high on the restart, knocked backwards. Can Wales get to it? Oh, they do. It bounces the hands of Anscombe, who kicks it down the pitch. That's going to be taken about 30-meter line by Lolacello. Lolacello kicks it into the air. It's taken easily by Winnett. He avoids the first tackle, avoids the second tackle, and finally brought down by the third tackler out over the 10-meter line. Call to use it. 1. There's a kick over the top. They're counting down on these scrum halves now. Oh, nicely done over there. Brilliant work by Tom Rogers for Wales, who recovers it. The Welsh momentum continues here. Wainwright slips a tackle, slips Valentini, drives inside the 10-meter line, and they're now playing advantage. I think it's for offsides. They come to the near side, and Wales is driving down short of the 22. Brilliant work out there by Max Llewellyn. They go back over towards the center. As I said, I believe they're playing advantage here. Wales. Ooh. Chinza carries it forward. Oh, ball left behind. Going to come back. Blair Murray was offside against number 4. So will Wales go for the 3 points? This is a kickable one too. Let's see if they chip away and take another 3 points here. This is a gift from the Wallabies, making mistakes like this. Yeah, Elvis Bevan, when he was on the ground a few minutes ago on that kick, flipped that ball to Anscombe, was brilliant. So I think we're going to go for the post here, 32-50. Come on, Wales, says Clinton Crystal. 1996 on views. Wales had 79% possession last 10 minutes. They've completely turned the script on the Wallabies, who rushed out to a 3-try lead. Wow. So Anscombe will kick. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Lots of time here for Gareth Anscombe. Straight on this one, 38 meters away. Though sometimes this is the hardest kicks. But not this one. That's right down Hollywood and Vine, and it's 19-13. 13 unanswered points by the Welsh have got them back in this game. And we've got a game going here, folks. We thought it was going to be a slaughter a short while ago. 19-13 now. Well, they were, Sella, counting down from 5 when they started doing it. Now I've noticed you start going 2-1. That's BS. You need to count down from 5 if you're going to do that. Here's the restart. Straight down the middle. Up goes Wales. They come down with it. It's Win It. He comes down with it. Ruck is formed, and Bevan digs it out. Sends the ball over to Archie Griffin. Griffin drives forward for Wales, who seem to have the momentum at the moment. 5 minutes to halftime. He's told to use it there. 2. Yeah, he's done this 2-1 nonsense. That's taken by the Wallabies. Oh, nice offload there, but a beautiful open field tackle by Tom Rogers. Boy, Tom Rogers really playing super for Wales at the moment. They come to the outside, and it's bobbled, but they manage to hold on to it, do the Wallabies. Nick White goes back the other direction, right through the middle. They try to come, but the Welsh are having none of that. They try to strip. Nice tackle there. Ball is available. Trying to milk a penalty again is a scrum half, and to no avail. Ikital's tackled over there by Chinzu. Now they're going to kick it. Lolacello kicks it to the wing. Who's going to get this? The Wales is up. They got it. Wales got it again. It was meant for his own teammate in the Welsh. That's the second time Lolacello's done that. So the Wales has the ball inside their 10-meter line now. Working it towards the middle. Gareth Anscombe sends the ball over into the hands of Will Rowlands going forward. Wales, 13 unanswered points. If they could score again here before halftime, that would be incredible. They come to the outside. And this is proven to be a weak spot over here as it gives up a lot of territory and gives the Welsh. They're driving forward. Great work there by James Botham. Oh, the ball rolls free. Still available. The Welsh have it. Dewey Lake driving forward. Now Anscombe is going to kick to the wing. Let's see who gets this. And they do it again. Unbelievable Wales. Is that Rogers again? Brilliant work. Chunzu knocks it on. Oh, we got a TMO for foul play here.
By number 1 red on the goal player there.
Could have a card coming here. Wales had the momentum, and Gareth Thomas might have a card coming here. I didn't see it. Nah, there's nothing in that. There's nothing in that. There's no head-to-head. There's no head contact there. They're saying there is head contact. I didn't see head contact there. Let's see what he's got to say. It's going to be a scrum.
The initial read was that there was head-on-head contact there, okay? However, on review, it is clearly no foul play, okay?
That's what I said. Yeah, there you go. That's the right call. Official's doing a great job. So Nick White asked a question and respectfully responded to the official. Nick White has had a change of character. He used to be an annoying little shit. Now he's actually behaving like an adult in rugby. It's nice to see because he's a talented guy. Oh, the crowd is into it now. So it goes to scrum to Wales.
Actually get to hear what we get to hear as well. It's
watch some 1970 South African rugby tour. Neville, wow. 1970 South African tour, I would have been 5 years old. Till Christmas, then I would have turned 6. Wow. All right, so here we go. 35-47 in the first half. The Welsh crowd is into it. We got a Welsh scrum at about the Wallabies 24-meter line. Boy, if Wales could score again here, this would be just absolutely brilliant. Ball's in the pipe. They're driving forward. Again, the Welsh scrum has got the advantage here. They don't get a penalty, though. Call to use it. He brings it out over the middle. Kicks it to the wing. Oh, but it's going to get there. Oh, the Wallabies just get there and beat them. Uh-oh, here come the Wallabies. Tom Wright down the sideline. Oh, that went sideways in a hurry. Wales kicked it away, and the Wallabies picked it up. Now they're all the way back. It's Tom Rogers inside his 22. He's going to kick it from there to slow things down. Nice kick, too. Over midfield by Tom. This Tom Rogers is brilliant, man. He's absolutely brilliant. Really good work so far. They had it. They thought they were going to get the player there, but just a few moments ago. But Rogers looks a little gassed there. He's been running his butt off. 19-13 now. Welsh squandered a great advantage they had there. Anscombe looking for a tackle over the middle. Samu Karevi is tackled over there. Wallabies now go wide. Alatoa with the carry. Alatoa didn't. Well, ball goes backwards, but the Wallabies retain it. Wainwright's there driving backwards. Oh, that's a neck roll. That's a croc roll in air. Wainwright. Not called. See if the TMO gets it. He had a croc roll against Max Jorgensen. Penalty advantage now. Do you want the penalty? He's asking the Wallabies if they want the penalty. When do you do that? When do you ask the team if they want a penalty? I've never seen that before. Do you want it? Do you want a penalty? So he blows the whistle. What the hell is that? When do officials ask that? Yeah, there's offsides there. That's why. Do you want it? Do you want the penalty? God, I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. What did Savage Daughter say that's so funny? Yeah, Wales is building a squad with unknown players. Monty playing for Wales. Yeah, I thought they were getting slaughtered too. I don't know what's... I was still hanging on with my father. Oh, hang with my father, says Savage Daughter. Gotcha. All right, so Wales kicks it down the pitch, and they're going to have... not Wales. The Wallabies kick it down the pitch. They have a line out 26 meters away. Challenge, but they come away with it, and they go into a maul. Wallabies are in a maul. Wales trying to adjust to that maul. Three lost his mind. You better get out of there. And they're down to the 22. Nick White digs it out. Driving forward are the Wallabies. Nick White picks it up. He goes around the official, who was an obstruction, and he got a couple meters as consequence. Nice tackle by the Welsh side there. We are in the last minute of the half. Wallabies now cannot give up points here, Wales, after getting back in the game. Got to be careful. Any penalty here, they're going to kick it and take the 3 points for sure. Got to keep the door closed. Late in the first half, 6-7 phases now. Nick White's going to dig it out from inside to 22. Oh, the ball slips around the ground, but it went backwards. No foul play. Valentini with a carry. And they're going through, it's like 10 phases, 11 phases now. They're driven backwards. The Welsh, tenacious defense there. And they're fighting for the ball. Who's got it? Nope, Wales did not get it. So running out of time here. Will they go for a drop goal? 7 seconds left in the first half. 7 seconds left. Nick White over the middle. Is that right? Tom Wright there? The Welsh have their hands on the ball, but they're on the ground, so they had to let go. Samu Karevi now goes forward. Nick White. Now the crowd's into it, cheering the defense. 15 phases. Ball's available for Nick White. Sends it over to the Lolaselo. Lolaselo. Oh, nice tackle. Oh, they put there. There's a line break. Wales got themselves in a bad position. Oh, they nearly stole it, though. We have a penalty for not releasing. Oh, Wales gets the ball back. That means they're going to be able to get out of here without giving any more points. I'll tell you what. You go in the locker room trailing 19-13. Take that as a victory because this was a 19-0 game. So that's going to be it. Halftime. 21 minutes into this, it looked like it was going to be a total disaster for Wales, but suddenly they came back with a vengeance. Halftime. That's right. Welcome back, folks. It's great to be with you all again. Thanks for being here. Be sure to hit the like button. We do appreciate it. Hey, let me just run through some of the numbers this weekend. A little underwhelming, some of the viewership, but still very grateful for it. So, let's start with Ireland versus Argentina on Friday. That game got 3,493 views. Then Scotland versus Portugal yesterday morning surprised me, 8,619 views. England versus South Africa, very surprised at how few views we got, 31,917, 2,000 after the fact. Just a few weeks ago in Nelsbrutt, when the Bucks were playing against Argentina, we had 131,000 views. So, but that's the best we ever did. So, but 31,000 is good. Anything over 20,000 for a Springboks game is a good viewership for this audience this size. And then France versus New Zealand, we got 11,500. I'm actually thrilled with that. We had a big audience, though. We had huge audience for that game for a while. In that Springbok game, we had over 700, 800 people watching for a long period of time, which is very rewarding. That means people must have been enjoying the commentary. So thank you for that, especially with the low number of overall viewers. Are the Welsh going to have to kangaroo Bright tonight? Neville, I don't think so. I think the Wallabies come back with a vengeance in the second half. The Welsh were playing out of their minds. They were playing disjointed to begin the game, and they really came back there. And it all started with shoring up that defense, which was just letting things leak through. Like I said, look like the Bulls defense. It's going to make the MV Velvet's going to give me crap for that. Anyway, welcome if you're over on Megaphone Rugby, or if you're here. Thanks for joining us today for this coverage. Bringing it to you live from central Pennsylvania, and the game is being played at Millennium Stadium in Wales. A lot of empty seats in the upper level. Just one try for Wales, Aaron Wainwright, 3 for Australia, Tom Wright, Matt Faisler, and Nick Frost. Yeah, so conversions, Anscombe converted his, Lodicelo converted 2 of the 3, and Anscombe has converted 2 penalties. Waiting for the halftime stats to see if it's bounced out a bit there. The ball was heavily in favor of Australia for the first 21 minutes of the contest, and then suddenly the script flipped completely with 75% of possession in Welsh hands. Wow, the fans had to be enjoying that comeback. It was pretty nice to see there. Anyway, halftime in Wales at Cardiff. So I'm sorry, I'm just checking something here real quick. I don't know why they won't call that race. Uh-oh. That switched around. Watching vote totals. Oh, here we go. Finally got the stats. Excuse me. Possession 60% in favor of Australia. Carries 92 for Australia, 52 for Wales. Meters 593 for Australia. Wow. 593 meters, and they're just leading by a few points. Whereas Wales made 342. Respectable, but 593 is incredible. Australia just 69 tackles, Wales 123. Yeah, that's not a lot of missed tackles too, 4 and 3, so not too bad. So wow, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, 593 meters in that first half. Top carries, Samu Karevi has 15 carries for the Wallabies, followed by Angus Bell with 12. Winnett for Wales has 8. Yep, and that's the top carry. So it's been an epic weekend. Tackles, here we go. Morgan for Wales, 16. Botham from Wales, 13. Thomas from Wales, 13. Lake from Wales, 10. And Thomas B. Thomas. Oh, my goodness. With 10. So we have 5 Welsh players in double figures with tackles. That's how intense the pressure has been from the Wallabies. Wow. Anyway, can you believe it, folks? Interesting stuff. Way you describe rugby matches and knowledge about players is just awesome. Thank you, James. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Hi, Giuseppe, having some spaghetti tonight, otherwise called snuggies. So the Welsh team looks like they're just arriving in the locker room. What took them so long to get there? They're just now getting there. We've been at halftime for a while. They're just rolling into the locker room now. Nice locker room, by the way. Got a little sports bike in there. And now we're getting photos around the stadium. So maybe that was a few minutes ago, that footage we saw them going in the locker room. I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, the Cardiff folks are not taking security lightly. There are about 45 wardens out on the pitch right now, keep people from walking out on the field. Wow. Thank you for your comments, James, about my rugby knowledge. It's entertaining because when I do analysis, frequently I get commentary from people, wow, as an American, what do you know about it? Go back and worry about your own problems. It's just comical to see the way people behave when I start talking about rugby sometimes. They act like Americans know nothing about rugby. We've been in rugby for well over a century. It's not new here. We just didn't have professional rugby until recently, so that's been the challenge. And our national side has been found wanting at times, although the past 2 weekends they've done very well. They'd never beaten Tonga. This is the first time they had 6 defeats to them, including the World Cup at Osaka in 2015, my last game of the 2015 World Cup when I was in Osaka. And the Eagles were leading at halftime, only to choke in the second half with a defense that was like a sieve. It was terrible. But now they've beaten Tonga for the first time. And in Tonga, they beat Portugal in Portugal, 2 games on the road. It's hard to win on the road. This is incredible. Now they'll be in Spain next weekend. And I have to look and see when that game is on, so I'll know whether I'll be able to cover it or not. Let me check. It's on Flow Rugby. I know that much. That game is on, so 6:45 in the morning on the 23rd, which is Saturday. I should be able to cover that. Shouldn't be a problem. Let me take a look at the Autumn International and see when they're on. So Autumn Internationals next week. Saturday, 3 o'clock British time is the first one. So that's going to be... that's Ireland at Fiji on Saturday at 3 o'clock. So that's 5 hours, 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be able to cover the USA versus Spain. So I'll be covering the Eagles next week. It's the first one of their summer tests. Spain's going to be a big challenge for them. Yeah, we'll see. Taking a look at World Rugby rankings, folks, which will change tomorrow. But for now, South Africa is number 1 in the world, which they'll retain. But what happens next? Because New Zealand lost to France, they are going to likely drop down. So let me take a look and see what the difference is between them and Ireland. Difference between New Zealand and Ireland is 3/4 of a point. So Ireland, I don't know if they gained much by beating Argentina, it was 5th ranked. So if they gain enough, France should gain. France will jump up for sure, but they're not going to gain that many. They're at 86.96 points. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not good with the math. This system is complicated. It's confusing. It's never made any sense to me, but we'll see. Scotland won, but they weren't playing a hard foe. England lost. They're going to drop again. They're going to go from 5th place down below. Australia has a chance to slide up a little bit further, and Wales, my goodness, Wales is, by the way, USA climbed 3 spots by winning last week against Portugal, and now they're just 1 spot behind Portugal. And Spain is 1 spot behind them, so they beat Spain. See how they do. But Wales is currently 11th in the world. Georgia, they lost their chance. If they'd beaten Italy, they would have jumped up because Italy is 10th ranked and they were 12th ranked. They could have leaped over Wales and possibly gotten in the top 10. Georgia, I think it would have been the first time ever for them. That would have been something else. Samoa, who's not in action, is ranked 13th. Japan is 14th. Despite getting shellacked, they're still hanging up there. Portugal 15, USA 16, Spain 17, Tonga 18, Uruguay 19, who also lost this week, and Romania is at 20. That's your top 20 teams in World Rugby. Keep going down. Sweden is ranked 31st. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago at 48. The Cook Islands at 49. The Cook Islands participate in Rugby League. I was at the Rugby League World Cup in England, and it was fantastic. I got to watch the Cook Islands play. When do you get to say you see that? On the women's side, of course, England is head and shoulders above number 2, which is Canada. They have 97.56 points on the log, and Canada is 89.31. That's almost a 10-point difference, 8+ points. Then comes the Lady All Blacks. We're not called that. They're the Black Ferns. And then France, Australia, Ireland. USA comes in at 9th on the women's side. So, anyway, halftime at Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, and this is what we're talking about. Zimbabwe. Yeah, Zimbabwe is ranked. Let me look for them. Zimbabwe. Namibia's 25th, excuse me, just behind Russia. Zimbabwe's 29th. But that's a tight grouping there. From Hong Kong at 23 to Switzerland at 30, the difference is less than 2 points between all those teams. 8 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams, less than a point. But 3 of them have dropped. The Netherlands, Belgium, and Switzerland dropped this past week. Yeah, Zimbabwe is not in play, so they're ranked 29th in the world. Germany is 32nd. So Uganda 37th. The Cranes. Yep. Lithuania. You know they had a rugby team. Guyana has a rugby team. Zambia, Nigeria, way down here. Bulgaria has a rugby team. Wow. There's Botswana ranked 77th. Way down there. Bosnia-Herzegovina, American Samoa, Vanuatu, Greece, Monaco. I knew Monaco had a team, but they're ranked 1/10. It's almost the worst in the world. You actually have something from the Monaco rugby, which is pretty cool when I was there. During the Rugby World Cup last year, I went to Monaco. Yeah, I stayed there. Wow, the place is so expensive. I hadn't stayed there since 1991 when I came back from the Gulf War. I took a trip and went to Italy and France. Yep, I treated myself. And I was in Monaco, Monte Carlo. Actually went to the casino, had a suit, walked in, went in the evening. Boring as all get out. I don't know why people find it so exciting. Did nothing for me. Monte Carlo is pretty cool, but the casino was boring. But talk about a country that's vertically challenged. My goodness. Oof. Vertically challenged is Monaco, Monte Carlo. That's for darn sure. Second highest T20 score in cricket was Bulgaria versus Serbia. Yeah, I think Warren Gatlin's going to be gone. Yep. You think New Zealand will stay number 2 despite losing? Really? Ireland won. And they won against a team that's not that low. I once saw an NFL player watch the South Africans, and his only comment was, "Why don't they wear helmets?" That's interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. South Africa's got a good handball team, mostly Zimbos. I had no idea. I did see South Africa's netball at the Netball World Cup in Cape Town, but it was terribly done by promoters. I was in Cape Town in 2022 covering the Netball World Cup, and I'm 2 blocks from the Cape Town International Convention Center where the games are being played, and I was talking to people about the Netball World Cup, and like, where's that at? I'm like, it's a few feet away. Are you serious? It's just right around the corner. Just around the corner. And they had no idea. They had absolutely no idea that there was netball on. Wow. Yeah, that was interesting. And some great crowds show up there, and some, I think, Sia Khaleesi showed up, but not when I was there. When I was there, it was a full house. The Netball World Cup. Was it 2023 or 2022? When did I go to that thing? I thought it was 2022. It was 2023. My bad. I say 2022. Yeah, no, 2023. Yeah. Netball World Cup. Yep. In Cape Town. Yep. July to August. Tennis was 120,000, so that's 2,000 per match. Australia came in first, England second, Jamaica third. South Africa's host country ran till the 6th of August, and I did go there. Yep. The mascot was a meerkat named Le Sassi. Yep. So, qualification rounds took place in Fiji, South Africa, Singapore, Scotland, and Jamaica. Teams qualified were Tonga, Fiji, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Scotland, Wales, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados. Obviously, South Africa qualified as the host. Yeah. Wow. Pretty cool. In Group A, Australia went 3-0. Tonga went 2-1. Fiji 1-2. Zimbabwe 0-3. Then in Group B, England was 3-0. Malawi was 2-1. I really rooted for Malawi. Scotland 1-2. Barbados 0-3. In Group C, Jamaica was 3-0. South Africa was 2-1. Wales was 1-2. Group D, New Zealand 3-0. Uganda 2-1. Trinidad and Tobago 1-2. Singapore 0-3. Group E, Zimbabwe This is these are the bottom teams for placing. So, yep. So the semifinals involved England, Australia, and Jamaica, New Zealand. South Africa didn't get there. They lost when it counted most. But the netball was awesome, folks. Netball's pretty cool. The only thing that's weird about netball is you catch the ball, you can't move. You got to stand. That's weird. It's awkward to do. You have to learn how to do that. Jenny Rennie said, just discovered you a few minutes ago, watching from South Africa. Good people I know in Wales, and you are the best I've found to follow the match. Thank you. Well, Jenny Rennie, thank you. It's hard to find my broadcast sometimes. YouTube promotes a lot of fake broadcast unintentionally. Their algorithm doesn't catch people who are streaming the game illegally, and then they get thousands of viewers, and they don't promote these things. So thank you for finding us. Halftime is nearly over. You should check out my other channel, my news channel in South Africa, if you're new to my channel, Jenny Rennie. If Hendo or one of the mods are here, could you put the link up to @Colonel Chris Wyatt? Here comes Wales back out on the pitch for the second half. James Slipper comes in. Angus Bell goes out of the game for the Wallabies, and James Slipper comes in. Joe Schmidt making a change as they come out of the locker room. All right, here we go for second half. Slipper is a stud. Cobus van Niekerk, South Africa's gained 2 more world champs in the last 2 months. One in clay target shooting. Okay, no idea that happened. Thank you for sharing that. Temba Motzaleth. Hey, how's it going, Temba? What's the Jung? Oh, ball is bobbled back there, and it's knocked on by Wales. So the Wallabies will retain possession. Now they're trying to go through some phases with a knock-on advantage here. Call to use it already. Nick White throws the pass over rather than box kicking. Tackles made. Wales has got to release. Call to use it now already. Nick White, better hurry. There he goes. Kicks it over the top. Ball is going to find touch. And the mark looks pretty good. Nick White, good clearance kick there. 28 meters gained. Well done by Nick White. Surfing to hold finals. What's this? Wayne Barnes is complaining about Rossi's tactics. Really? Wayne Barnes is an official. Why is he complaining? Wales line out is successful. Oh! Oh, we're going to go for TMO for that. That was head-to-head contact there. How is that not going to the TMO? Oh, my goodness. What a brutal hit Wales put on there by the Wallabies. You're going to come back. Yep, we're going to TMO for that one. Man, oh, man. In real time, it looked wicked. Absolutely wicked. Potential foul play.
Just hold on for the angles.
Potential foul play. James Dolman doing a good job calling this game. Let's see it. Here it is in real time. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Samu Karevi is gone. That's a red card. That's a red card. Oh, my goodness. Woo! If that's not a red card, it's yellow to the booth for review.
So it's foul play because the
Is it ball carrier bent at the hips?
That's okay, I don't need you here. It is foul play because the ball carrier is upright into that tackle. It does reach the yellow card threshold, so it's off-field review.
Going to the booth for the red card review. Yeah, he turned his head into him. Samu Karevi is gone. Oh, this could be the turning point in this contest. Samu Karevi, that's unfortunate. Wow, that was wicked. 41-19. I think that could become a red. That's a red card. You wait and see, folks. Jack Morgan's head snapped back like that. He's lucky he didn't break his neck. That's got to be a red card. So Wales now on the front foot outside the 22. Line out successful. Here they come. Back to the middle. The ball bounces. It's picked up over there. Good job by Jack Morgan to pick that ball up. Wales now goes wide. Anscombe to the outside. Good pass out there. And Cameron win it once again with a good carry. James Botham taken to the ground. Ball's available. Bevan. Back to Jack Morgan. Not really much there. Dancing around. They go back the other direction to the far side. Out to the wing. Blair Murray gets down there. Oh, nice handoff back to the inside, or to the outside, I should say. And Wales tries to get down to ground. Wallabies roll away. Anscombe. Wales got something on the outside. I got to see it here. Got to look. He cut back inside. He had the space, but he kept going inside. Max Llewellyn, and they turned the ball over for not releasing. And we also got, looks like James Slipper's injured. Oh, somebody's definitely injured here. A lot of pain. My goodness. Clock is still rolling, but we got a lot of pain for a Welsh player. Didn't see where the injury occurred. Oh, it's not Slipper. It's a Welsh player. Who is that going off the pitch now? Archie Griffin? It's funny. Archie Griffin was a famous college and professional football player in America. Seru Iru. What a name. What a name. Watch you from Umhlanga. I enjoy your interpretation games the union way, unique way to see the game without actually seeing it. Well, thank you, Cal Darley. I appreciate you being here. And thanks for becoming a subscriber. Please watch my prepare videos as well. Really appreciate that. All right. So who went out? I'm not sure who went out. It's not clear. So there should have been a substitution in that front row for Wales. Penalty. Wales squanders the momentum that they had there. So it'll be a Wallabies line out here now. So the Wallabies are down a player now. Let's see what happens here. Line out successful. Into them all go the Wallabies from midfield. At the back of that is Matt Faisler. Once is a call to use it. Nick White's going to pull it out because they're going nowhere. Use it. Nick White, he kicks it over the top. That's interesting. And the chase is on by Valentini. Oh, what a great job by Rogers. Tom Rogers is a rock star here today for Wales. Wales has space on the outside. Anscombe goes wide. Here comes Wales. 10-meter line. Still going forward. Finally tackles Max Llewellyn. Just short of midfield. And they turn it over. Oh. Not releasing. My goodness. Breakdown work is terrible. Meanwhile, Rogers is on the turf. Did he get hit? Let's see this on the replay. Great job on the high ball there. Then he takes off, and I don't see what happened. Yeah, that was clearly a turnover there. Rogers is limping. He looks kind of groggy. That's bad news for Wales. He's been their superstar. That's not a particularly great kick, but it's from the sideline by Loloselo. So the Wallabies now, short a player, are gaining territory here. 44-52, second half action. 6.5 minutes left on that yellow card, which if it's not upgraded to a red card, I'll be surprised. That was wicked. That's the definition of a red card. They touch the player in the air. No penalty called. And the maul is really a strange maul. It looks like an abortion here. Good Lord. Oh, now they look straight. Inside at 22. Here they go. Break away. Here goes Matt Faisler. Down about 15 meters. And the Wallabies are on the front foot here. Down a player. Callaway gets a nice job. That ball's available. Skelton hands it off. Seru Eru. And Nick White. There's a penalty advantage for playing the 9. Ball wasn't out. Wallabies pick it up. They're going to go wide. Oh, Valentini's tackled out there. So they're playing advantage here, but they're not getting anywhere. So is he going to blow the whistle or not? James Slipper with his first carry. Wallabies, Kellaway goes forward. Still playing an advantage. And now they'll come back for the advantage. Call was not rolling away. Crowd not happy about it, but it was an accurate call. 5 minutes left on the card. Barnes has criticized Rasser for exploiting the wall. Well, Wayne Barnes can stop crying and just stop ruining his reputation as a great official. Yeah, that doesn't look like a camera. He's like, I don't know, he's like wearing some kind of brace under his shirt, the official. Nick White looks to be shaken up. He's down on one knee getting treatment with the clock stops at 46:18.
Thank you.
Another foul play. This one on Wales. Nick White got tackled foul. There's nothing in that.
That's the first point of contact.
There's nothing in that. That's just a rugby play. At worst, it's a penalty. His shoulder catches him in the neck.
You see those angles, Jimmy?
That's nothing in that.
Advancing penalty. Yeah, penalty. Yeah, minus
penalty.
back to me, mate.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're back on screen now.
Guys, that's a penalty only, so
Yep.
you're just a penalty, okay? It's very, very low danger, it's obviously by if he's allowed to carry on. Penalty.
Yep, that's just a penalty. I agree. That is not a card. Yeah, it's definitely a penalty. Nick White's leaving the game, though. Tate McDermott will come in. Wow. So 5 meters away now. Here come the Wallabies. Ball goes into Nick Frost. They're into a maul. That maul's going to get across. It looks good. 4 meters, 3 meters, 2 meters. He's going to go for the corner. He's over. He's in. And the Wallabies have scored. It's Matt Faisler gets another one. Wow. Boy, Wales squandering. They're giving up a try when they're up a player. That's not good form. That is not good form. Matt Faisler with a brace of tries in this game. It's going to be a tough conversion. That ball was way over in the corner. So, I'm waiting to see. Still 3 minutes left on that card, whether it's upgrade or not. So we should hear soon. The booth review. Here's a kick by Lelasolo. Looks like he's going to get it. He did. 26-13 now, 13-point lead. (26-13) is the score. Oh, it's going to be a red. It's going to be a red.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's just some feedback around the yellow card to 12. Okay, the yellow card to 12 will be upgraded to a red card.
Ooh.
Due to it being high danger, direct contact to the head and no mitigation.
Red card.
20-minute red card.
Told you.
Rugby has gone 20-minute red card.
20-minute red card. Wow. 20-minute red card. And Wales gets the ball on the restart on the high ball. And then they hold on to it and don't release it again. So they did a great job, Tom Rogers, getting that ball, falls straight to the ground, and then doesn't release it. Yep. Too slow. Too slow. So Wales turns the ball back over. Wow. That was a great job by Tom Rogers getting that ball, but they really, really needed to get possession there and get something going. But they didn't. Sunday, Autumn International Action, folks. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to live play-by-play and color commentary right here on Rugby Ascendant. Line out successful for the Wallabies. They go into a maul. At the back of that maul is Matt Faisler, two-time try scorer. Will he get a hat trick here today? And he hands the ball off to Tate McDermott, who dances, drives forward. Welsh have him under control. Tackles there. Ruck is formed. Lodasello being told to use it. He digs it out. Whoa, that's a big fella right there. Seru Uru goes forward. 6'7", that guy is. Tate McDermott. Wales going through multiple phases now, working the ball across the pitch. There's James Slipper. The second carry of the game came in a halftime replacement. Wales has not really shown any offense here in the second half. It's a shame. Will Skelton with a carry. He's driven backwards. They're going to kick it into the air to the wing. Chase is on. Who's going to get there? And Wallabies come away with it. Winnett was there but couldn't get to it. So it's at the 22. Tate McDermott now. Uru with the carry. So they're inside the 22. They go to the far side of the pitch. McWright. First time we call Fraser McWright's name the whole day. Valentini. McDermott. And the Wallabies are just matriculating down the field here. Valentini again picking up meters. Picks up about 4 meters, thrown backwards, loses 2 of them now. McDermott. Will Skelton down to 6 meters away. McDermott offloads it. No gain there. Wales player rolls away. Advantage, too slow rolling away. Wallabies playing advantage now as Sarah Uru is thrown backwards. McDermott. Now it's Tom Wright. He kicks it through, but it comes back to him. And we're going to come back for the penalty. Oh, my goodness. This is a huge buildup from the Wallabies. A lot of pressure being put on Wales. Wales up a player for another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes because of that 20-minute red card. My goodness. But Samu Karevi's red card or yellow card was upgraded to a red card. All right, so clock is still ticking here. Taking a long time to get this line out going here. Killing the clock down to player. 5.5 meters to the try line for the Wallabies. I said Cal's watching from Umhlanga. Here's a line out, and it goes to Valentini. They're into a maul. Wallabies driving forward. Faisler at the back. Could he get a hat trick? 5 meters out. Doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. And a Faisler wants that hat trick. He breaks free. He's going for it. He's over. He got it. Matt Faisler with a hat trick for the Wallabies. And Wales, the route is back on. Oh, my goodness. Matt Faisler, you could smell it. He could taste it. It was there. Smell of victory. Matt Faisler with a hat trick. Wow. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Nearly held him up, but he's just too strong. He drags him through there. Ben Thomas tried to hold the ball up, but he just ripped right past him. So Lola Selu for the conversion should be easy here. This will put him up by 20 points. 8 seconds on the shot clock. There it is, 33-13 now. Let's see what happens on the restart here. Wales really discombobulated at the moment. My goodness. Yeah, my 9 points should be upgraded to 90. You're right. Wales kicks it back, the restart, and Tom Wright picks it up just inside the 22, takes it over 22, Tate McDermott, and they turn it over. Wales gets the ball back. Well, that's 3 points. You going to take them? You're going to go for the corner. Down this much, you might as well go for the corner. Look like substitutions are coming in for Wales. Yep. They kick to the corner, and they're going to change their front row, which is Ryan Elias, Nicky Smith, and Kieran Asarati. Here they come. Wales sends in its little bomby squad. The entire front row replaced at 54 minutes. 54 minutes in. Here's a line out for Wales. Oh, they overthrow it. They manage to come away with it. Jack Morgan gets it. Roger Williams comes in for Bevan at scrum half. Big changes. Wales have it now about 10 meters out. There's another change. I didn't catch what it was. Tommy Raffel's come in the game. Oh, Wales down to 5 meters. Near side. Here they come. Oh, Anscombe driven into touch. He can't get rid of the ball. He's not happy. He's like, oh. Anscombe is upset. He got pushed into touch and nobody was there to get the ball. Bad decision making there by Wales. They turned the ball over just a couple meters out. Yep. So here's a substitution here. Who's this? James is in for Rogers. Eddie James. Is he on debut? Tom Rogers has been a rock star here, and he's going off the pitch by Eddie James. Is Skelton is replaced? All right, that was already done earlier. And here comes Sam Costello. He'll replace Gareth Anscombe. Wow, that's the bench. The entire bench for Wales is out there now. Anscombe not happy about things. So is Warren Gatlin thrown in the towel at the 55-minute mark? 6 minutes, 25 seconds left on the red card. So Wales turns the ball over, 5-meter line out for Matt Faisler and the Wallabies. They go deep. They've got it into a maul. They break away from it very quickly. Ball's carried by Fraser McWright. Uses the call. Tate McDermott hasn't got it out yet. You better get it out quickly. 2, and he gets it away. That's not going to find touch, is it? Nope. And Wales takes it. Rollins at about the 35-meter line. They go over the middle. Cameron win it. They go wide. Come back to Ben Thomas is loose. He runs all the way across the pitch. Now he's inside the 22. Wow, that was exciting. He ran 150 meters to gain 7 meters of territory. Chunuza over the middle. Wales now needs to get a try here. Nothing else is going to do at this stage. There's a high tackle around the neck, taking down Will Rowlands. Chunu again. Chinzu over the middle field. Roger Williams. Sam Costello. Outside. Win it. Inside the 22 comes Wales. Just a handful of phases so far, but they're trying. They go forward there. That's Ryan Elias with his first carry. And now it's Azarati with the carry. Here they come wide. There's something out here for Wales. Oh, they throw it forward pass, I think. Both of them's going to score. If as long as it wasn't a forward pass, it's going to be a try. I think it might have been a forward pass. James Botham, brilliant job grabbing that ball one-handed off the turf. The initial call is a try, but I wonder if they're going to go to the TMO for a forward pass. If not, Botham gets a hell of a try here. I think it might have been a forward pass. Yeah, and check that pass. Yeah, I think it was forward. That's unfortunate because it was very athletic. Very athletic. Oh, maybe it's flat. Looking at it a second time, it looks flat. It looks flat. Forward out of the hand. That's it. No try. So no advantage. So it's going to turn the ball back over the Wallabies. That was a hell of an athletic effort there by Botham. Yeah, just nothing comes out of it. That's unfortunate for Wales. Matthew almost picked him. Yeah, the bomblet. They put the bomblet squad on. All right, so warning Wales about pinning players in at the breakdown. So stop holding players in the breakdown. So, 56:39. Time is back on. Tough break for Wales there. It was a beautiful athletic play, but nothing doing. It was forward, so nothing there. So here we go. It's a scrum to the Wallabies. 18 meters from their own try line. Bind. Bind. Set. Wales is pushing. And the Wallabies buckled. No penalty called. They get it outside and they nearly lose it. They do lose it. It's a knock on. And they'll turn the ball right back over to Wales for a scrum. Boy, James Dolman doing a great job here calling this game. Really great job. Max Jorgensen couldn't quite secure that ball. Warren Gatlin up there on his phone surfing for job opportunities. Wow. Fine. Set. Wales drives forward in this scrum. Oh, they drive him back. Come on, where's the penalty at? Did they get a penalty? They finally got a penalty. Now they can kick for 5 meters. Wales wins a penalty here on the scrum. Brilliant scrum. They just blew the Wallabies up there. They need 7. Kick to the corner. Sam Costello kicks for the corner. There he goes. All right, Costello's jersey and shorts looking crystal clean. Hasn't hit the turf yet since he came in a couple minutes ago. Substitutions coming in now. Got to be for the Wallabies. There's nobody left. Yeah, 2 players going off. Who's coming in? Can't see numbers. Gleason's coming in. And new hooker, Matt Faisler, goes out. So new hooker and new number 6. 5 meter lineup for Wales. They lose it to the Wallabies. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Another lost opportunity. That's 2 times they've been within 5 meters in the last 2 minutes or 5 minutes. That ball's going to find touch. So Wales will get it back, but it's going to be out at about 28 meters. That's a long way from where they were a few moments ago. Wow. That was brilliant steal by Chris. No, not by Chris, excuse me, by Lucan Salakulotto. And take him back. They're okay. They kick it down the pitch. And Wales has it at the 10-meter line. Down to the Wallabies' 10-meter line. And walk towards the middle, Sam Costello. Ben Thomas, they got space out here. There's nobody there. 3 more players. Jack Morgan drives forward. Wales now on the front foot again. This is the 3rd attempt to try. They could have had 2 tries already here and close this game up. But nope. Chinzu runs right into Valentini. Now they go forward. Wow. Where's the ball at, though? Ball's available. Oh, and they throw it right to Tom Wright. He's going to go all the way. Goodbye. Tom Wright is going to score uncontested. That'll do it. That's going to break the back right there. Tom Wright. Wow. Wow. Who threw that? Costello? Oof, that looked like Portugal yesterday against Scotland, throwing the ball to the other team. Tom Wright goes coast to coast. It was Costello. Was he offside? I guess he wasn't offside. Look close. Yeah, why'd he dive wide? We got another foul play here? What's going on? They were looking at foul play. Apparently there's no foul play.
Is good. The try is good because there's no clear evidence of head contact in that collision. No, the offside is fine. The space is fine. We've checked that.
I thought it might have been offside.
All the videos show no clear head contact.
All right. That's a brace of tries for Tom Wright. Here's Lolacello for the conversion. It's good. Here's the restart. So put a fork in Wales. They're setting a record for their worst run of Test rugby ever. This is 11 straight losses with this loss today. Joe Smith overseeing the resurrection of Australian rugby. Wales line out, overthrown, and here come the Wallabies. Straight through the middle. That ball comes loose. Picked up by the Wallabies. It's available. Tate McDermott goes back the opposite way. The Wallabies now. Len Ikitau, he's been silent this game. Slippers out. And the Wallabies pick up the loose ball. It's kicked down the pitch. And Jack Morgan once again with a carry. It's going to kick for a 50-22. That's a 50-22 in effect. Oh, Wales gets a 50-22. Brilliant kick from Rodri Williams. Rodri Williams gets a 50-22. And here comes Suoli. Here's the guy that's exciting. Joseph Akuso Swahili comes into the game. He was brilliant last week in the rugby league player, playing rugby union here, replaces Samu Karevi. But he's out. That's after the red card. Karevi's red card is expired. It's 15 aside now. Wales lineout lost again. Shame any crickets. And look at this. Look at this. Langi Gleeson takes off. Here come the Wallabies charging up the pitch. Fraser McWright with the ball. Suddenly the Wallabies are out poaching their own 10-meter line. Wales just completely collapsing now. They go outside. Tate McDermott is going to bring it back in call to use it already. He does. Two, one. McDermott kicks it high into the air. And Wales knocks it on. Well, they say he didn't knock it on. Wales has possession. 63-30 in the game, folks. Chuna with the carry now for Wales. Ball's placed. It's available. Just 16 minutes left. Now, don't assume that the Wallabies are back. They still have a long way to go. But this is great signs. Nice tackle there. Blair Murray's in there on the tackle. Wallabies going through phases now. Call to use it. McDermott can't get it, though. You better use it quickly. 2, 1. Touch. The ball was touched. It's taken back there by Winnett for Wales successfully. Ruck is formed. Oh, boy. All the excitement's gone there. Let's see what happens here. Costello. Jack Morgan gets hit hard and high. Another high hit. That one by Sueli. There's Costello again. Will Rowlands. Rodri Williams. Carried forward by Wales. And here's a kick by Rodri Williams. That's going to go inside of 22. We got a whistle for offside, I think. What's going on here? Not moving away is the call. I'd like to see a video replay of that tackle by Suwali. That looked like a card. It's a high tackle on Jack Morgan. He got hit hard. 65-15 in this contest. Australia leading 40-13. There's a smile on Lolacello's face. He's had a heck of a game. We'll be putting a man of the match up here soon. The Dragon has lost his fire. James says, my heart goes out to Gatlin. Not me. No, he started all the crap a few years ago, which got Rossi Erasmus sanctioned. He started it by complaining about the TMO. Yeah. Oh, that's a shoulder right in Jack Morgan's throat. Can't believe there's no call on that. That should have been a card. It's lucky Suwali didn't get a card there. Line out successful. Wales, 10 meters away. Ball hasn't made its way back to the hooker, though. They're going to turn the ball over here. And they do. There's a penalty here, but for wheeling this. Okay, so Wales can kick to the corner for a 5-meter line out now. That's what Costello's going to do. All right, Wales with a 5-meter line out now. Chance to put some respectability back in the contest with 13.5 minutes left. Aussies busy bury the ghost of Eddie Jones. Sweet World Cup revenge. Thank you, Aussies. Okay, Nicholas Johannes Battles. Body, excuse me. Line out successful. Wales, 5 meters out, but the Wallabies just laying on the ground, collapsing them all. No call for that. I would give a penalty try for that. It's the third penalty down here. Jack Morgan goes forward. They are playing an advantage, Wales. Elias goes forward. Here they come. They got it. Oh, there's a high tackle right there. 4 meters out. Both of them goes forward. 5 meters out. Going to come back for the penalty. There should be a warning here for the Wallabies, too. This is like 4 penalties in a row down here. Time is off. He's going to talk to him. Yep, I thought so.
All shots on 15. Time's just off. Time's off.
Time is off.
Guys, you need to have discipline. Don't throw across. It's 2 in a row. 2 in a row.
It's actually 4 in a row, but hey, who's counting? Tap and go. Wales is going to go with, there they go. They surge forward, just a meter out now. Trying to get that try. There it is. Oh, a high tackle again, but he gets across. Ben Thomas with the try for Wales. They grabbed him by the shoulder and snapped his head back. Ben Thomas. Crowd excited about that. But Ben Thomas is like, man, seriously, head hunting out there. Ben Thomas with a try. Easy conversion here. Should take it to 20. Cut the margin. And it's 40-20. Yeah, Australia played very well with 14 men. I agree. Puff the Magic. Yeah, there's a high tackle there by Suwali. Suwali's already committed a card offense. Wasn't called for it. Another high tackle. This guy is, I praised him last week, but he's dangerous. He needs to be punished for that, you know. How about a card next time he does something like that? Down to 11 minutes left. 40-20 now is the score. Wales about to receive it inside of 22. Taken down there by Jack Morgan again. Morgan's had a hell of a game for Wales. Call to use it. Wales is digging it out. 2. Taken back inside of 22. He's got to keep it in play. It's going to be close. Stays in play. Knocked on by Wales. Kellaway has it. Wales, Australia comes to the near side. Nice pass out here. Ikitau will kick it forward straight into touch. Going to come right back to where he kicked it from. Tackle made over there by Max Llewellyn. Len Ikitau, pretty silent in this game. Gets a little bit done there. Line out successful from Wales this time. They break away from it. They charge up Costello. He runs into a buzzsaw there. He's tackled. 10 minutes remain. Here's the kick. Laseo comes down with it just beyond his 10-meter line for the Wallabies. Oh, and there's a line break by Lolacello. He kicks it forward, down inside the 22. The chase is on. Who's got it? Finally, Wales picks it up. Blair Murray, but he's tackled into touch. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, that was really important. Good news. Oh, Wales nearly stole it, and he knocks it on. Max Llewellyn had it in his fingertips, and he had a try there. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. That was so close. So close. No, Robert Wood, not speaking with a drug dealer, speaking with the treasurer for the Veterans of Foreign Wars. And he had some really good news for me. Really good news for me. Great news there. Going to have an emergency meeting now. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball comes out. Wallabies, they're going to go wide. They got players out there. Do it. There it is. Tom Wright sends it to the wing to Kelleher. He kicks it down. Oh, nice job over the shoulder by Winnett for Wales. Cameron Winnett catches that ball over his shoulder like this and takes the mark. That slows down play with just 7 minutes left here. I want to get man of the match up here. Winnett kicks it down the pitch. Looking for the next break in action. Tom Wright dancing up. He feeds it outside. It's Lolacello. Lolacello's had a good game too. Tate McDermott. There's a kick over the middle. Oh, Swalili drives down. Wales has it. Tate McDermott now. Wales just disintegrating here now late. 6.5 minutes remain. Tom Wright. Wow. Oh, Valentini crashes the line. The Welsh player's just lying on the turf. Gleason goes forward. Wales giving up territory left and right. 8 phases, just 6 meters away now. The Wallabies and Valentini 4 meters away. Crashes the line. And there's an advantage because the scrum half for Wales doesn't roll away. Len Ikitau sends it to Suili. He's tackled at the 5-meter line. Tate McDermott. Lolacello, nice pass. Oh, there's nobody to pass it to. Nice dummy by Len Ikitau. Brilliant try by Len Ikitau. That was incredible. That's how you do it, man. Nobody left. He looked outside. There was no one to pass to. He did a dummy, did a juke, did it left, did it right, and went into the corner. Len Ikitau with a try for the Wallabies. The routes. Warren Gatland getting smoked. Len Ikitau. One of those cool names for rugby. With a try. Okay, now we get man of the match up here. Start a poll. Man of the match. Here's your options, folks. Man of the match. Oh, what happened there? He hit the post. No, he got it. Bounced through. $47.20. Biker Wolf, interesting. Your live feed is about 4 seconds ahead of mine here in South Africa. Yeah, that's because you're getting a delay. Nicholas Johannes, Aussies bury the ghost of Eddie Jones. Yeah, I didn't see you there, Biker Wolf. Thank you for watching. Here's the restart. Kelleher comes up. He's tackled just short of the 22. Less than 5 minutes remain in this contest. 47-20 is the score. Your choice for man of the match. Here's a kick by Tom Wright down the pitch, taken by Costello at his 45. He sends it other way direction to Wynette. Wynette sends it wide. Oh, big move there. Nice job by Eddie James. Ball's available. Welsh driven back to their 10-meter line. Costello comes wide. Will Rowlands, who's still out there. He's had a heck of a game. They come outside. Oh, that was a tough pass to take there. Nicely done. Nice tackle by Tate McDermott. Just dragged the player along. Ball bounces back about 10 meters behind midfield. And Wales just not getting it done right now with 3.5 minutes left in the contest. Now they're going to clearance kick it. Nope, that's going to be a high ball over on the far side of the pitch. And they misjudge it. And Lolacello hands it off to Tate McDermott. Oh, it bounces off a chest. Could have a knock on there for somebody. I think for Wales. What are we going to do here? Going to come back. Ray gun must be very chuffed, yeah. to the roo. To the roo. Ray gun. Do the roo. What the hell is going on here with you guys over there? Your chat. Some misbehaving going on in the chat over there. 4,581. That's one of our lowest watch games this weekend, but I didn't expect a lot of people, to be honest. It beats Ireland versus Argentina, surprisingly. I thought that would do better. Crouch. Bind. And early engagement for Australia. We are 19 away from that 7,800 subscriber mark. Tap and go. Here they go. Come on. Subscribe if you're not one already, folks. Help us get there. Wales goes backwards at Ben Thomas, a try score. Now Roger Williams sends that ball over into the hands of Tommy Raffel. Now from midfield, here they come. Costello. Oh, wow. That's some wild passing out there as Wynette goes forward. Counter ruck was okay. And Wales get nothing done here. 1 minute and 40 seconds remain. Costello. Ben Thomas. Max Llewellyn had players, didn't offload it. Now that just slows down the momentum. That's several times he's done that. Costello. Off to Will Rowlands. Rowlands is there. But Wales has got nothing going here. Costello to Ben Thomas. Thomas to the outside. Wynette. Dancing out there is Blair Murray, but he gets nowhere. Down to the 10-meter line. Shunzu. He's tackled. Last minute of the game. They kick it into the air. Oh, just out of the reach. Oh, James Buthan almost got over there. Wow. Jillian says, well done to the Wallabies. Television crew says Tom Wright. That was my choice. I put Fazer down because he had a hat trick. That goes deep to Valentini, to McDermott. Oh, nice open field tackle there by the Welsh side. McDermott dances, gets around the official. He's off to the races. Tate McDermott is on the loose. He comes wide. Tom Wright is going to go all the way. The half-century mark for the Wallabies. Tom Wright touches it down. Half-century and a hat trick. 2 hat tricks in this game. Just named man of the match by the television crew, and he gets a try. Warren Gatlin, you going to run your mouth now about the TMO? You think I'm ever going to forget that crap? I'm not going to forget it because he started it, and Rossi's the one who took the hit. Two hat tricks in this game. Wow. Wow. Wales ran out of gas. Ran out of gas. Half-century mark. Here comes the kick. Loticello, this is a tough one. Got 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second. He just got it off. He's going to miss. He wastes a minute and doesn't make it. 52-20. And that's it. 52-20 is the final score. Wow. Wow. That's rough. Just got it. Any win, just not an Aussie win. Sorry, just can't. Oh, my goodness. Well, Wales is atrocious. Welsh rugby is in shatters. It's in tatters. It's shattered. It's in tatters. That is, ladies and gentlemen, 11 straight defeats in Test rugby for Wales. 11 straight defeats. Wow. That's terrible. That's terrible. We know who's going to finish bottom of the log in the Six Nations. No question about that, eh? Wales. Of course, we got a few months before the Six Nations. Who knows what could happen between now and then, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I would expect them to go down in defeat. Wow. Well, that's pretty sucky, huh? Pretty sucky. So, if you're a Welsh fan, that's rough. Notice I didn't wear my Welsh jersey today. Tom Wright with a hat trick, Matt Fazer with a hat trick, and didn't even play the whole game. Fazer went out pretty early in the second half. You're welcome, Savage Daughter. Thanks, Joe Smith. You are great. Joe Smith, you mean Joe Schmidt? Joe Schmidt, you mean the coach for Australia? The Wallabies are coming back. They're not back yet. They're coming back. Let's take a look at their tour so far, this Autumn Internationals. So they win this one convincingly. Not a surprise. Not updated yet. Okay, last week they beat England. England, they beat them last week 42-37. And so that's just two games. So they won both these games, and then next week Australia plays Scotland. It's going to be that could be a good matchup on Sunday. That could be a very good matchup. I mean, Scotland should win that game, but Australia might be a trap game for Scotland. Wow, that might be a trap game for Scotland next week. That could be interesting. So the Wallabies have got 2 more games, Scotland and Ireland. Of the 2, Ireland looks actually worse right now than Scotland. So who knows? Who knows? Hey, if you're not a subscriber, folks, please become one. Yeah, I see that. Why you say why Aaron Wainwright looks like a pimp. He does kind of look like a pimp with that bleach blonde hair and that big bushy mustache. Yeah, the crowd leaving Cardiff very quickly. Disastrous game. Disastrous game for the Wallabies. All right, folks, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up here. I don't know if we're gonna get interviews. I'm waiting to see if we get any interviews. It would be nice to talk to Tom Wright, but the crew is taking its time getting it there. Wallabies crew looking pretty happy. They came on this tour probably not expecting a whole lot out of it, except maybe a win here, but they won in England last week in dramatic fashion, thanks to Mac Jorgensen's late try. And now they've won here in Wales. Not a big surprise. Next, it's Scotland. That'll be challenging. It looks like the Australian tour is the one I'm really starting to pay attention to. Next week, we're expecting here we go.
Scoreline suggests that was pretty emphatic. Does it feel like that? That was a brilliant 80 from you guys. Yeah, that was an awesome 80-minute performance. Ebbs and flows there. We gave a lot of momentum to Wales at stages, made it really difficult for ourselves, but they're games you like to be a part of. A lot of ball in play. Wales are really up for the contest. Made us really earn all those points.
Because winning last weekend at Twickenham was big, right? Backing it up here now this afternoon, though, sum up what that means to you as a group.
Yeah, putting back-to-back performances is huge for us. Something that we've probably struggled with a little bit in recent times, but yeah, really pleased nonetheless. Yeah, looking forward to getting out of Wales and preparing for our next test. 19-0
up after 20 or so minutes. You were absolutely purring. That was like the perfect start.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
19-0.
Maybe not perfect, but we're definitely pleased with our start. But something we can work on is probably how we handled sort of minutes just after we got up 19-0. I dropped a kick-off and then let momentum back in from Wales. So. Yeah, something that we've got to improve on, definitely.
I'm sure Joe will forgive you for dropping that kick-off after a man-of-the-match performance. Well, yeah, because Wales had the momentum at the start of that second 40, but even with a man down, you stretched the lead from a 6-point lead to a 27-point lead. How did you do that? What did you get right during that period?
We had to sort of collect ourselves, a little stoppage in play, and then we just had to sort of really work hard for each other, make sure that our discipline was improved on from when, obviously, what we did to ourselves going a man down. But yeah, we sort of just worked really hard and pleased with how we did that.
Scotland up next, then Ireland. Are you guys aiming for that Grand Slam tour? I think was it 1984? They were the last Wallabies team to do it.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think that's a tough one.
We just got through this week, so
yeah,
we'll
exactly.
Enjoy each other's company in the change rooms. Hopefully, have a few words with Wales and look forward to getting into Scotland.
Go and enjoy your champagne. Congratulations, Tom.
Just that came out, supported us this evening, and all the support back home has been awesome. Thanks very much, everyone.
Hey, just said big shout out. I shut him down too soon. So I just want to say very quickly for Jenny Rennie, you're very welcome, Jenny. I do all Springboks test matches, Eagles if I'm able to. I cover South African squads for URC games as well as Curry Cup and a bit of Six Nations. I used to do sevens as well, but they've ruined sevens, so I don't bother with it anymore. I might start again, but right now I'm not. So anyway, so Jenny Rennie, thanks for finding me. Please share that you found this channel with other people. I'd really appreciate that. Lekker Aussie. See you next week for more rugby and during the week for news. All right, Neville, fantastic. Gatlin joins Sir Bill Beaumont.
Ready to fight for their lives.
The captain of Australia.
Emphatic scoreline. Just sum up your emotions for me. You must be delighted with the team's performance.
Yeah, very delighted. It's always a tough test match to come out here in Principality Stadium versus Wales. I thought that we started the game really well. We probably lost momentum there in the back end of the first half, but I was very pleased with how we started the second half and finished the game. Yeah,
because I think that's what we found most impressive with us, how you dealt with that red card. What was the plan during that period? What sort of messages were getting on to you?
Yeah, I think that was the most pleasing part. The character of the group was shown there. We really had to connect and stay tight and make sure with that, we stick to our game plan, and we thought that we got some ascendancy through our maul there, so we stuck to that and it gave us some pay.
You guys seem to have direction now. You have the talent for sure, and now you finally got a bit of momentum on your side as well. How far have you guys come, do you think, since losing to this Welsh side, 13, 14 months ago?
Again, like if you're just focusing on today, like it was a pleasing result, off the back of a great week of preparation from our whole squad. It's game by game for us, and
good move.
All our focus is on next week, Scotland and Murrayfield.
But from the outside looking in, it does seem that you guys have got your magic back. Does it feel? Does it start?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's quite pleasing to get the win, especially for our fans back home who stayed up late overnight, to watch us, and especially our fans out here today.
It's 5 in the morning in Sydney.
We're very grateful for their support.
2 in the morning in Perth.
Enjoyed that. Well done, Alan.
Thank you.
We're going to hear from the Wales captain, Derry Lake, in a minute or two, so we might have to interrupt you, Jamie, but let's...
Right, so there you go. So I'm not going to hang around. Or should I hang around for the Welsh captain? You guys want to hear that and see what they've got to say? Ugh. So 3 tries from Tom Wright. Oh, that's it. I've lost it, so I don't have to worry about going to that now. They've just ended my broadcast. So that's going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks a lot for being here. Be sure to hit the like button. This was an exciting weekend. And for those who've discovered the channel this weekend, thank you for finding us. Please tell other people about it. I like to think my brand of color commentary and play-by-play is kind of unique and exciting. Definitely, you shouldn't be bored watching me. Just saying. All right, folks, thanks for being here. God bless. Be safe. And if you're not familiar with my other channel, I got 2 other channels, main channels. One for U.S. News at Real Chris Wyatt, at Real, R-E-A-L, Chris Wyatt on YouTube. And the other, of course, is our main news channel. That's at Colonel Chris Wyatt. Colonel as in Colonel, U.S. Army. Thanks a lot. Ian Ayler says, Lekker Aussies, Southern Hemisphere pride. Yep. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for being here. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out the door. If you're not a subscriber, why aren't you one? Hit the button. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Final score from Millennium Stadium, now called Principality Stadium, in Cardiff, Australia 52, Wales 20. They roll up a half century against the Welsh side. Wales sets a record in the modern era, its worst losing streak ever. They never lost 11 games in a row until today. That is not good. Not good. Warren Gatlin, you might want to brush off your CV and get ready for what's coming. Cheers, folks.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is